happens if you do CNC with someone and then they say that it wasn't consensual. If you like this video, download the Bonded app from the link in my bio. Quick recap. CNC stands for consensual non-consent, and it's a kind of role play in the bedroom where one person pretends like they don't want to do something. In reality, both parties fully consent to everything, and it's a detailed discussion beforehand of limits and safe words. So what happens if you think it's consensual and then they turn around and say that it wasn't? Well, some people say that you can have a contract or a filmed consent video, but the truth is that consent can be withdrawn at any time for any reason, and so having a consent video or a contract in place doesn't change any of that if their story is that initially they did consent and later they withdrew it. The real answer here is don't do CNC, or any kink for that matter, with anybody that you don't know and trust. But let's dive deeper into the two possibilities here. The first option is that it's a knowingly false accusation, but the reality is that a tiny proportion of women make knowingly false accusations. So if that's your concern, your risk here is really small, and practically zero as long as you do it with somebody that you know and trust. If instead your concern isn't a knowingly false accusation, but is rather a misunderstanding of consent, there is a lot you can do to never be in that situation. You should always have a super detailed discussion of boundaries and safe words, and if you're ever not sure whether somebody wants to be there, you should just ask them. There is nothing wrong with interrupting a scene to check that somebody is fully consenting, and so you should always be 100% sure that the person wants to be there.